You know what sucks? Not having game.
This place is pretty crazy, man. You're hot.
Inundate them with messages, a big wall of text.
Sometimes you gotta give them enough prompts to pick the prompt they want.
That's so clever. Oh, I get it. Guys, I got guilted, guys. Oh, Wampy gone?
Good-looking loser.
Oh, yeah.
Ever hear about that?
Yep.
There's no text game. You don't write more than 2 words at a time. As if she'd even notice. Don't be schooling your woman on, do you even know what the dream sucks? I, 24 male, feel that my wants in life are quickly diverging from my girlfriend, 23F, and my initial plans. How can I talk to her about this? Damn, man. You know what sucks? Not having game, not being in control of that shit. When a girl says some stuff like I'm going to school or I'm going to get a job in New York City, harebrained schemes, and you don't know about game, about dread game. I mean, it's Andrew Tate shit, but it's, you know, there's truth to that. You need that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if it's going nowhere, or if she doesn't pass muster, you should practice ruining the date. You should practice getting accustomed to the feeling of being detached from the outcome. That will help you immensely. That will help it so that you're more aloof, playful, unattainable, which are the qualities that girls are looking for later on down the line. If you go out with some broad, she sucks. Just tell her a bunch of shit. Tell her you're an intern for Andrew Tate. Whatever lie or funny scenario or talking a funny voice. Talking a Chinese voice for the rest of the date. God, that's brutal, man. That is pain. This is pain. Imagine being in love with someone and they've got some harebrained scheme that's just straight stupid ass. You don't know how to take control of that situation. That is painful, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've been with a girl that had like plans.
They're out there. 6 months into the relationship, I start leaning further towards a homestead lifestyle. Never really talked to her about it. I love this woman. I love her so insanely much. I don't want to be unhappy in the style of life I live, and same for her. I don't want to force her into a life she doesn't want. Ooh, man. As if she'd even notice. Homesteading is rough. I'm sure people who grew up, blah, blah, blah. How about this, man? Here's some real advice. Just do it and don't even listen to anything she says. When she complains, make sure a small puppy is around to surprise her. Never talk seriously about any of this, and just do it without asking for permission. Sincerely, Harsh BDSM Master 718.
Women got us where we are. The panderers convinced them that climbing the corpo ladder is more important than raising the next generation.
But all you have to do is just, beat it out of them. Girls will do whatever you tell them to. That's why I say not to. If you find a girl that's right-wing, it's because her last boyfriend was right-wing.
Yeah.
But she's racist, just like me. Did she go through a bunch of fact-finding missions doing independent research, or did she just have a racist ex-boyfriend? How about that one? Guys who want like a girl that mimics them. This girl's great. She's into guns. That's not the way to go.
That's a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend. But girls will just do whatever you tell them to. If a girl really likes you and they're like, I have an IUD. If I ever get pregnant, I'm aborting it right away. I just be like, no, you're not.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's how they're wired, bro. Like, you don't need to. It is true that they're left to their own devices. Left to watch the TV. If their boyfriend is the TV, yeah, they get all Fruit Looped, and as soon as she gets the hots for you, you just have to, you're so stupid. Shut up. That type of thing. You're fine. Women are blobs of clay, and I guarantee you, when you find a girlfriend a year into dating you, I know she'll be into metal music and guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what happens. You just imprint upon them. If you're ever wondering, this girl knew all about right-wing politics. She's so cool. She knows all about
Varg.
The way I got girls in college was by wasting months' salary on Balenciaga shoes. Got some nice Korean chicks from this method, but none stuck around. It kind of worked at least.
What worked for me was losing a bunch of weight and wearing women's jeans and just being like death skinny.
Yeah.
And having like thrift store t-shirts and then like some thrifted pair of Versace women's jeans, like stretch ones.
Stretchies?
Yeah. Me and Nick's cousin Brian, we would stand outside RISD and we would make hissing noises at girls.
Really?
Yeah.
That's killer.
Like
That's crazy.
And then if they got mad, I'd be like, that guy, I'm gonna go beat that guy up that hissed at you. Can't believe that. Yeah, get out of here, freak. There's like nobody there.
Just be chill. Remember, be playful. Don't shit on her likes. Just be normal. This sounds bad, but it's like, what would you say if you had a kid and they said to you, I like Dream? You'd be like, oh, that's so cute. Don't try to turn her on to good music or whatever. You can listen to
your girlfriend.
Yeah, don't one up your girlfriend. You can listen to the music you like, and if she takes a liking to it, let that rub off on her. But don't be schooling your woman on. Did you even know it? Dream sucks.
I can smell the catering, the wedding catering.
5 Nights at Freddy's sucks. Oh, baby, that's so cute. You like 5 Nights at Freddy's? I'm gonna scare you. I'm gonna sneak up on you in my suit.
Let's watch
and
it together.
Get you. No, you don't watch it together. You don't need to do that.
Get silly with it.
Playful, dismissive, aloof. Keep it light.
Text Appeal for Guys by Mike Masters was the end-all, be-all for the running game.
Oh wow. Text game.
Guide.
The text game.
Yeah, you gotta
I don't know how important that is.
No. You wanna get off texting. You don't wanna be texting.
Say, come here now.
The girls who are the horniest, who are like the biggest problem that I need to ignore, them that are like bother me the most, are the ones that I'm the rudest to on text.
And that makes them like you more.
Yeah.
Are you being a bastard today?
Yeah, you gotta if you want text appeal, there's no text game. You don't write a bunch of you don't write more than 2 words at a time, man.
Yeah.
If you want text game, just be an unreachable bastard.
Lower your reading level when you're typing.
Lower your reading level, and I guarantee it. If you put your phone away, if you don't touch your phone, except on like Monday and Thursday for like an hour or whatever, like make some rule like that where if it's a girl you like, I can only text her on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's going to yield results for you. And just say, LOL, yeah, I'm a bad texter. Sag Army, rise up. Type that. Yo, Sag Army, rise up.
Ask her if she's busy right now.
Why is she not replying? She's taking mad long to reply. She's using girl game. She's trying to use girl game on us. Taking mad long to reply. I don't like that. We got to use guy game to reverse it. Jet, that's a good job showing the guys out there how to have game and how to get these chicks greased up nice.
Yeah.
You got
You just got to put it all on the line.
inundate them with messages as long as possible. Big wall of text. Really let them know that you're thinking about them.
Well, sometimes girls will feel overwhelmed,
Right.
and sometimes you got to give them enough prompts to pick the prompt they want. So if you send her
Yeah.
11, 12, 13 questions, she's going to pick the one that stimulates her the most.
Pick which one of my lines I just used that you think is the best.
Exactly. And that's going to get the conversation started.
Yeah.
Oh, I got guilt, guys. I got guilted, guys. Oh, Gwampy gone. I like the name Mac. Reminds me of a guy. Or macaroni. Have you ever ate that? That's such a Jet thing. It's what my grandpa called me when he was alive. Oh, Gwampy not here? 33 years old, work on submarine, not here for bald men? Where's my Gwampy?
Well, yeah.
Oh, damn. Heavy topic.
Oh, man, I'll throw some OG shit out there. Good looking loser.
Oh yeah.
Ever hear about that shit?
Yep.
You want to go back 20 years? Good looking loser, player. Oh, yeah. I remember that guy would post on his fucking blog a picture of some bimbo doing a selfie pose, and the caption would be, it's like straight autism. The caption would be, "This is the babe that I hooked up with 2 weeks ago. she was smoking hot and wanted me for all the right, like explaining like step by step, just autism, how I got this bimbo babe. And like, in my opinion, she's an 8.2 out of 10. Like saying that with a straight face is just ultra. That's what Charles would call it, a god. That is a god right there.
Maybe I'll do something witty. I'll be like, can I open your treasure chest? Like pirate.
Yeah.
That's such swag. Like that's the line you got to use. Like I don't want to say something like I want to suck your tits. Yeah. I wouldn't say I want to suck your tits. I want to take your tits like cones, squeeze them till they're like dicks, and then suck them. Okay? I would never say that. I would say, can I open your treasure chest? And she's gonna be like, whoa, that's so clever. That's so clever. Oh, I get it. And then she'll bust open like this. Shoulders back, chest up, firm handshake, eye contact.
Let me suck your tits.
I would listen to Black Phillip, YouTube. Look up Black Phillip, Chateau Artiste. You gotta learn game, and it is real, and it's not this guy, Chateau Artiste. Look up Delicious Tacos. Get the book The Pussy by Delicious Tacos.
Delicious pussy.
Delicious Tacos is a writer, and his book's called The Pussy. Black Phillip radio show, which is this right here. I listen to this, and it's not the type of game where you're going up to girls at the supermarket asking for 3,000 girls for their number per day. That's not what game is. What is Tyler Durden?
The guys who do the scatter shot, approach all day, Owen, Tyler Durden, Real Social Dynamics, that all conceptually makes sense that if you're approaching women all day, you would get more comfortable, kind of like exposure therapy or something, and you'd get better at it. I've never seen those guys with a woman that wasn't a busted hoe.
Yeah. Quantity over quality.
And maybe I'm wrong about that. And also, I think back in the day, back when I was a youngster on the internet, they were like, oh, you guys never post videos. You got to show us that you're about it. And so they started posting videos of them picking up women, and it was at depressing ass bars and nightclubs. I could never be at one of those places for 1 second, let alone imagine what kind of dirty you would find there. I mean, I guess some people have been like, yeah, I met my wife at a bar, and statistically, if they're in the upper whatever percent, that's fine. But I'm not going to go sift through a dumpster for 8 years to find the one girl that's there that's not a busted hoe. Those guys, I remember they posted pickup videos, and it's them like doing the kind of like talk that I thought was slick when I was in my first year of college, where they're like, yeah, I guess this place is pretty crazy, man. So anyway, you're hot. What do you think we get out of here? My suspicion is that practicing your approach on everything that walks is inane. That's my suspicion. Never tried it. Never talked to anybody who tried it and did a good job with it.